Hey there, everybody. Welcome to this reading for, this is a Is the Grass Greener on the Other Side reading. Thank you to Nicole. So a big thank you to Nicole for this idea. Well, she actually didn't give me this idea, but her question gave me the idea. So thank you, Nicole. But basically what we're going to be, you could look at this reading in two ways. I'm going to say this again when we get started, but you could look at this if you are making some sort of change, like if you are changing your job or if you are changing a relationship or moving on to something new. You know, basically this reading is going to tell you whether or not things are going to be better with the change. If you are not making some sort of change, this could just be giving you a clue as to whether or not a change is necessary in your life in the first place. So I'm going to do what I usually do. I'm going to pull two cards, one for work, one for finance. One for work and finance, one for love. So again, if you are not making a change, then this could maybe show you that a change would be beneficial in some way. And that's kind of what we're going to cover. Hello, everybody. Miss Bella, hello. Jackie, hello. Janie, hello. Diane, hello. Annette, welcome. Blanca, hello. Barb, hello. Estrella, hello. And Jackie, hello. If I didn't say hi to you, I think I did. And hello. But thank you, everybody, for being here. Like I said, we're going to get started in a few minutes. And I am going to, until then, I'm going to answer some questions. So, speaking of Janie, hello. Thank you for the super chat. You say, what are David's feelings, actions towards me? So, Janie, let's see. You have the Page of Pentacles and the Devil. Devil, like I always say, Janie, to me the Devil isn't necessarily a bad card. It's just saying, make sure that this relationship, doesn't become toxic. So I feel like it's just saying, make sure that it doesn't become toxic, basically. Page of Pentacles, like wanting a new beginning. Yeah, Four Pentacles. Four Pentacles is like trying to come up with a plan. That's actually not what this card means, but that's what's popping into my head. So, in a lot of ways, I feel like there are feelings here, obviously, but I feel like he's trying to come up with a plan on the situation. Casey, hello, by the way. Krev, hello. Victoria, hello. And everybody else, welcome. Paris, hello. Oh, you changed your name. How do I say that? Lalik? Did I get it right? Let me know. I don't remember what your name used to be, but it wasn't that. Lalik, I think that's how I say it. So thank you for being here. Alicia, hello. Raymond, hello, Raymond. Raymond, you have the Nine of Pentacles, Ace of Swords. Love it. This is like some sort of victory in work for you, Raymond, or some sort of win, basically, coming in for you. So I feel like there's some sort of win or some sort of victory coming in for you here. And yeah, I feel like it'll be very good. Definitely could be like more money or success. Very strongly independent at this time with that energy, Raymond. And I'm sorry, everybody, but I feel like I have a mustache hair that's going from my lip down to the back of my throat. I don't know how that's possible, but it's driving me crazy. Sorry. JC, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say, you are psychic. Thank you. You are seeing me tonight. P.S. A few cards more specific for handling tomorrow. You say axe will fall, but trying to get a fair exit. I feel like things will be fair. Chariot is a victory, JC. Chariot says that this victory is in your own control. So it says like you need to take control of the situation. Seven of Pentacles could be like definitely wanting to change. I think you had this exact same card, didn't you? Am I wrong? I think you had this card, JC, in the reading I did for you. So yeah, King of Cups, definitely a change, but I feel like it'll be beneficial. This could be like a beneficial outcome for you here, especially with that King of Cups. And thank you again, JC. Really appreciate it. Literally, Michelle, hello. Thank you for the super chat. Update on me and D energy. Eight of Wands, Three of Swords. Eight of Wands is like wanting things to move faster, Michelle. Eight of Wands to me would say that there needs to be more communication in the situation, basically. Yeah, like an offer needs to be made. I feel like I said this to you the other night as well, or like 2 nights ago or last night. I don't remember which night it was, but I feel like that some sort of offer needs to be made. Three of Swords, is a breakup or separation, but it could also just say that to avoid this, to me, this is my problem with tarot, Michelle, and I always say this, right, is that to me, the cards are not set in stone. I feel like that is a problem with tarot, is people watch tarot and they think that, everything here is like going to happen. Like, I get tons of comments from people that say like, oh, I would never date a fire sign, for example. I'm always like, well, it's tarot. It's just general. It doesn't have to be, set in stone. So this doesn't have to happen. And there's always solutions in tarot, right? The cards always provide a solution. So it's like saying an offer needs to be made here for this to turn into something more, basically. Jennifer, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say, I'm contemplating approaching my aunt about investing as 50% owner of my home. I'm still unemployed, have a ton of debt, and can't go it alone much longer. I have substantial equity in my home, and she would benefit greatly financially when we decide to sell. Is this a good idea? Yes, for sure. The Sun to me is a great idea. So, and the Sun is like a really good card for coming up with a solution as well. Jennifer, sorry, I'm just trying to see. Yeah, I would say definitely yes. Empress. So yes, I feel like this is a good idea, just all the way around. So I would say yes, for sure. I feel like this is going to be a very good idea for you. This is a very positive outcome, Jennifer. So yes, is what I'd say to you. Elizabeth, welcome. Hello. Thank you for being here. Estrella, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say, hi, is there love coming for me, Taurus? I would say yes, definitely. This basically says you need to get up and get out there, Estrella. The 3 Wands is like waiting for the perfect moment when there never will be a perfect moment. So it says you have to get out there and date. But I would say yes, I feel like love will be coming in for you. Yeah, it could be a fire sign. By the way, Leo has had Taurus show up in the reading quite a few times. And also fire in general has been having Earth showing up quite a few times as well. So it could be a fire sign coming in for you. It could be someone who's very bold, very assertive. So, but yes. Marcolina, hello. Thank you for the super chat. Will I get my job back? I would say no, if I'm being honest with you. To me, this would be moving on. The King of Swords, to me, is very specific when it comes to problems with work. There are certain cards that I have specific meanings for when they show up in a specific situation. So, like, if there are problems at work, to me, the King of Swords represents justice when there are problems at work. But the Tower would definitely represent some sort of change. So I feel like you're just probably going to get a new job, really. JC, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Love the subject with your twist. Just saying. Thank you, JC. Really appreciate it. San, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Any significant events this month? Ace of Wands. Some sort of creative new beginning for you, San. 7 of Wands. This is like getting an idea and committing to it, is what I'd say to you. The Ace of Wands is a creative new beginning, but it's also like the spark of an idea in your head. 7 of Wands just says, if you have some sort of new idea to do something new and you commit to it, you will be successful. So that's what I would do if I were you. Jackie, thank you for the kind words. The Aries reading was amazing. Probably the best Aries reading I've done in a long time. So, by the way, if you're an Aries and you haven't watched it, definitely check out the reading. Miss Bella, hello. Thank you for the super chat. I was offered a job at a hospital, and I want to know if I should take the offer. Hangman, I would say yes right away with this Hangman, especially if you need a job, because to me, this is saying that you definitely should take it. Yeah, you have the Strength card, which is a card of kind of like patience, but I would definitely say yes, I feel like you should take it for sure with these 2 cards here. So I feel like saying yes is what I'd say to you. It's like you're not making a decision to take it, but I feel like you should. So yes is what I'd say to you. Lynette, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Lynette, you have, you say here, Tom is the day, tomorrow is the day I lit a yellow candle. Messages. Love coming in for you. 5 of Pentacles. So 5 of Pentacles, like walking away from a situation is what I feel for you. That's not really what it means, but I just feel like you could be walking away from a situation with the 5 of Pentacles. But this could be like new love coming in for you, or new choice. It's like you're moving on. So I'm wondering if you're moving on from something here, Lynette. Yeah, or you're coming out of the cold with this Hermit card. So I like it. Kenzie, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say, who really likes me? Hierophant, High Priestess. It's a mystery, is what I would say to you. To me, this to me says, if you're looking for love, Kenzie, there's definitely someone, there will be someone out there who wants to marry you. High Priestess to me is action, though. It says, like, you need to take action to find someone who will marry you. Basically, with this Hierophant card, right? So, yeah, Knight of Cups, it's someone new, is what I'd say. I don't even think they're in your life yet with the Knight of Cups, is what I'd say to you. So I feel like this is someone new coming in for you. Knight of Cups is a knight in shining armor, someone who sweeps you off your feet. So I feel like it's someone new, is what I'd say with those cards. Lalik, hello, thank you for the super chat. Which mate will be the best for me and my kids, 1 or 2? I would say 2 if you can be patient is what I would say to you here. For number 1, you have the Magician. I actually feel good about both these cards, if I'm being honest with you. But to me, the Magician can be a little bit more, just less predictable is what I'd say to you. To me, the Temperance has greater potential. So I would say number 2 is what I'd say to you. Let's see here. Estrella, thank you for the super chat. 6 of Swords, Queen of Wands. Yeah, I feel like things will improve. Queen of Wands is a card of taking control of your finances, Estrella. It's a card of being bold, being assertive, and really going for something you want. So I feel like you have to be bold, assertive, and really kind of take control here. But 6 of Swords is improvement, so yes. Kelly, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say here, starting a new job next week and am excited. Luck cards, please. Congratulations, by the way. You have the Death card here on the Page of Swords. This is pretty good. Death comes up anytime we make some sort of transformation or some sort of change, basically. And so, that's that. And the Page of Swords also comes up all the time when people are doing something new, because Page of Swords is kind of like a card of the child. So basically, starting a new job, it's like you're learning things over again, or you're just learning again, basically, right? So really good is what I'd say there. And for love, you have the 5 of Cups. Let go of the past and the Fool, needing to get out there like everybody else. Like I pretty much tell everybody, I mean, it's like nobody needs me to tell them what to do for love. Trust me, I get paid to do this, so I shouldn't be saying it. But really, I mean, it's simple. There's no magic to it. There's nothing special, right? We just have to get out there. We just have to put ourselves out there. If we do it, we'll meet someone. But the Fool literally says you have to take a leap of faith. You have to get out there and meet people. You have to get out there and talk to people and things like that. So that's what I would say to you. Estrella, hello, thank you again. You say, will I have a stable relationship that stays? 7 of Swords, let go of your fears. 2 of Cups, yes. So, yes, is what I would say to you. The Star, there's hope, some sort of wish. Look at this, 10 of Cups. 10 of Cups is fortune after difficulty in love. So, yes, definitely, Estrella, no doubt about it. Elaine says, where is Jim? Jim, you're all not going to believe this. Jim is on the way to here, right here. So Jim will be here. I actually don't know if I'm going to go live with them or not, but my parents, Jim, Stacy, they will be here in just a couple of days. So they are currently traveling, but that's where they are. They're on an airplane. Actually, if I'm being honest with you, they might already be to their destination. I am a terrible child, but I have no clue where they are right now. But they are traveling here. So they will not be here for the next, 2 nights. But they might be here Friday night. And so that's that. All right. Thank you, everybody, for being here again, by the way. We're going to get started in just a couple of minutes. So I've had enough coffee today to probably drown a camel. Just it's going to be one of those nights. So if you've ever been here on a night where I have way too much coffee, there you go. But all right, what time is it? You know what? Let's get this show on the road. So we're going to get started here, and we are going to go in order. We're going to start with Aries. So let me just get a new deck going here. And we'll see. April says another chat with them will be fun. We will see what happens. The only problem is that I made the space in here way too small. So it's going to be hard to fit them in here on camera. We might have to do something with them in another room. Elaine says, why not drink water? Elaine, I drink about 900 of these right here every single day, filled with water. I'm a Pisces, people. I drink like 12 gallons of water a day. No joke. But, all right. Let's see. Alicia, I take more questions at the end, Alicia. I only answer super chats at the beginning. But I take plenty of free questions at the end. But, all right. Welcome, everybody, to this reading. Tonight we are doing, as I said at the beginning, is the grass greener on the other side? So what the hell does this mean? If you are kind of making a change, we're going to be looking at work in finance, and we're also going to be looking at love here in this reading. And if you are thinking about making a change in any of those areas, we're going to kind of see what is going to be better in your life when you make the change, or will there be improvements with the change. If you are not making a change, again, this reading will basically be saying, that there could be opportunities that you don't see yet, and we're going to be, so just take this reading, if you're not making any changes in those areas of your life, as potential opportunities for you where there could be like something better. So is the grass greener? Let's go, Aries. Let's see here. Aries, you start off with the Knight of Cups in work and finance. So if you are making a change in work and finance, this would say, yes, the grass is going to be greener on the other side with the Knight of Cups. So this, to me, is definitely a very good card. It's a card of your dream life as well. So if you are making some sort of change, this would be very beneficial. If you are not making a change in work or finance, this does say that a change could be extremely beneficial with the Knight of Cups. Knight of Cups just asks us to use our, use our imagination. So I feel like this says use your imagination, and that could lead to a lot of kind of positive changes. So I would use your imagination here. And finally, in the area of love, you have the Seven of Cups. So this is literally one of the cards that could represent thinking that the grass is greener on the other side. So if you're thinking about making a change in love, like leaving someone for someone else, or if you're thinking about going out there and dating, this just says you just need to focus on what you actually want in love, and then you will get it. So Seven of Cups to me says focus on one thing at a time. It says don't allow external things to kind of affect your decision making in love. So I feel like if you're making a change, or you're thinking about making a change, this does say, as long as it aligns with your values, then yes, the grass will be greener on the other side. So yeah, that's what I would say to you there, Aries. Pretty simple. So thank you, Aries. Estrella, I will answer your super chat at the end, Estrella. It's actually going to be the first one that I answer. So if you just come back to this video tomorrow or whenever, then it will just be right at the end of the timestamps, if that makes sense. But Taurus, let's see what is going on for you. Taurus, if you are thinking about, or if you are making a change, I feel like the thing that will be an improvement is the Fool card, probably more fun. So in the area of work and finance, if you are making a change, I feel like the grass will be greener with this card. I feel like this is saying that any type of change in work or finance would lead to a lot more fun, a lot more happiness, a lot more pretty much everything with the Fool card. I do feel like some of you could be making a change in work or finance with this card here, with the Fool, because it is card of taking a leap of faith, and again, I feel like the grass will be greener. So I feel like this will be very good for you here. In the area of love here, Taurus, you have the Ace of Cups. So again, if you're making a change in love or thinking about it, this would definitely say the grass is definitely greener on the other side. Ace of Cups is a card of proposal, or receiving a proposal, so I feel like some of you could be getting proposed to in the future. Maybe not right now, obviously, but I feel like this could be very good for you. This would also be a lot of happiness as well. So if you're making a change in love, then I feel like there could be a lot of happiness because of that change. If you're not thinking about making a change, again, I do feel like there could be opportunities. To me, this really doesn't really maybe answer the question, but I do feel like if you're looking for love, then I do feel like there could be love coming in. So yes, I do feel like the grass is greener on the other side for love for you as well, Taurus. But yeah, that looks pretty good. So thank you, Taurus. All right, let's see what we have for you, Gemini people. In the area of work and finance, if you are making a change, I definitely feel like the grass is going to be greener here, because you have the Ace of Pentacles. So I feel like if you are making a change in work or finance, I feel like this could be more money coming in for you, obviously, here, Gemini. For some of you, I do feel like you could be getting an offer for like a new job, or you could be looking for a new job, and I do feel like this would be obviously more money coming in for you with the Ace of Pentacles. I feel like a lot of you are also kind of like on a journey. It's like you're on a path here, Gemini, towards something new. So I do feel like a lot of you, it's like you are moving on to greener pastures with this card here, especially in work and finance. So I definitely like to see that. I would say if you are making a change, again, I feel like the change is going to be more money. So with the Ace of Pentacles. Ace of Pentacles is like a better offer. So I just feel like this is a better offer as far if you are making a change. In the area of love, you have the Seven of Wands here. So again, I feel like if you are making a change in love, this could be very good. By the way, the change could be going from single to in a relationship. It could also be just like taking a relationship to the next level. Seven of Wands to me is a card of conviction. To me, it's a card of just knowing that you know that things are going to work out. So I do feel like if you are making a change in a relationship, this would be beneficial. I feel like it would be a deeper commitment in a relationship if you're in one. If you're looking for love, again, I feel like this could be saying that you could be getting into a relationship in the future where there's a deep commitment. So I do like to see that for you as well. But again, if you are like looking to get into a relationship and you're dating, I feel like this could say that you could be meeting someone who's just very, very sure of themselves. I think that is an attractive trait for the most part, right? We don't want to be dating people who can't make up their mind, right? We need people who can tie their shoes, people. That's like Minnow Pond rule number 92, right? Is we need to date people who can put their shoes on and who can also tie them as well on their own. They don't need mommy to do it for them, right? So I feel like some of you are just could be finding someone who's very sure of themselves, who's very confident with this card, and I feel like that's going to be good. So, Gemini, love it. Yes, the grass is going to be greener, so love it, Gemini. All right, Cancer, let's see what is going on for you here, Cancer people, and Cancer. Cancer, in the area of work and finance, if you are making some sort of change, you have the Four of Pentacles. So I feel like if you're making a change in work or finance, you are moving towards something that's going to be more stable and probably more predictable. Predictability is a word that comes up all the time in all the readings. To me, this probably has to do with all the earth energy. We just have a ton of energy in Capricorn, Uranus, and Taurus. I feel like with all this earth energy, people just want something that is much more stable. People want things that are more predictable as well. And so, like, for example, if we have bosses that are just nuts, like always off their rocker going crazy, that's not going to work out, right? So I feel like if you're making a change in work or finance, then you could be moving towards something stable. If you're not making a change in work here, I do feel like there could be more stable opportunities, so just keep that in mind. If things are not stable, if you have a crazy boss or something like that, the Four of Pentacles to me would say there's something out there for you that could definitely say the grass is going to be greener. So maybe you want to start looking for something new with that Four of Pentacles. In the area of love, you have the Six of Wands here. So I feel like for a lot of you, if you're like thinking about leaving a relationship or if you have recently left a relationship, I feel like this is just saying that what's on the other side for you is more attention. Six of Wands to me can be a card of like success or good news, but to me it's also a card of attention or receiving attention. So Cancer, if you're like looking for love, I would definitely say get out there with this card, and I do feel like there's more attention coming in for you here. So I feel like that's the benefit potentially of either moving on to something new or kind of like starting a new love life, if that makes sense. If you're in a relationship, again, this could represent getting through like a little bit of a rough patch or something like that. So I do feel like there could be almost like it is almost like you are moving towards improvements. To me, sixes in general kind of represent improvements. They represent, to me, being on the right path. So I feel like for a lot of you, this is very good for love. So if you're making a change in love, very, very positive for you there, Cancer. But yes, I do feel like the grass is greener in your love life. So love it. Thank you, Cancer. Leo, let's see what we have for you, Leo people. And Leo. Leo, in the area of work and finance, if you are thinking about making some sort of change, you have the Eight of Wands, literally a change card, moving from one thing to another. So I feel like some of you could be making a change in work or finance, and this could be a very positive change for you with the Eight of Wands. Eight of Wands to me, I feel like the thing that really stands out to me with the Eight of Wands is that to me, it's a card of accuracy. It's a card of kind of like hitting a bullseye, and to me, at least. So I feel like if you're making some sort of change, then it is saying, yes, the grass is going to be greener on the other side with this Eight of Wands in work or in finance. I feel like if you are not making a change, I feel like this is saying there's a ton of opportunity for you. The Wands cards to me kind of represent the Wands cards to me represent opportunities in a lot of ways. So I feel like that if you're not making a change in work or finance, but maybe you want to, I feel like this is saying that yes, the grass will be greener on the other side. Things will be better. So I would say yes with this card here for sure. And finally, in love, you have the Queen of Cups here. This definitely says if you are making a change in love, the grass will be greener. Queen of Cups to me is a change in love. To me, the Queen of Cups represents a change in direction in love. So I feel like if you're making a change, this will be very beneficial to you. I almost feel like saying that intuitively that some of you are being pulled towards new relationships. So if you're like not in a relationship, or even if you are in a relationship, it's like maybe you're feeling a pull away from the relationship. As far as I'm concerned, basically there's just too much change in the astrology in the first place, and there has been for like probably the past year, maybe a little bit longer, as far as love is concerned. So if we're not in something that is fulfilling for us, it's not going to last, right? And, maybe, and people have said to me before, well, if I'm not in something that's not going to last, it probably won't last anyway. And I always say, well, actually, no. Like, in the past, before, like the past, I'm going to say past a lot here, Leo. In the past, we probably maybe would have stayed in something that's not working, or we would have maybe been more likely to stay in something that's not working. But since like the past like year and a half or so, there have been changes in the astrology that I think are pushing people to potentially leave relationships that are definitely not working sooner, instead of staying in them for longer. So I feel like a lot of you are kind of just cutting out the crap, basically, with this card here, and you're just deciding to leave things if they're not working. It's like you're being more intuitive in love. So, Leo, love it. Definitely feel like there are a lot of opportunities for you there. So that looks good. All right, Virgo, let's see what is going on for you, Virgo people. Virgo, in the area of work and finance, you have the Nine of Pentacles. So if you are thinking about moving on to a new job, new business, new financial idea, whatever it is, the grass is definitely greener on the other side. You have the Nine of Pentacles. Nine of Pentacles is the card of independence and the card of luxuries, having the nicer things in life. The funny thing about the Nine of Pentacles to me is that, to me, this card literally represents something new. So I feel like a lot of you could be changing jobs. You could be working somewhere new, or you could be looking to work somewhere new, and I feel like it'll be very beneficial. I'd say even if you're not looking for a change here, Virgo, this card does say that a change would be very beneficial. So I feel like a change would be just a really good idea for you. I feel like there's definitely greener grass on the other side for you here, Virgo, in any type of change that you're making, especially like in work or finance. Again, as I always say, these readings definitely apply if you're retired. So just because we're retired, that doesn't mean we have to stop making money, right? It doesn't mean we can't keep working on our finances as well. So if you're making any financial changes, this would be very positive. And next in love, you have the Hierophant card. So yes, major change, right? If you are thinking about making a change in your love life, I feel like this is more of like a personal thing, is what I feel like saying to you, Virgo. It's like maybe in the past, I don't think this is for all of you. This might only be for some of you. Like maybe some of you have only been interested in dating. Maybe you haven't been interested in like deep commitments. I feel like that could be changing for you with this Hierophant card. It's like you could be meeting someone that you're going to be marrying. So yes, I definitely feel like the grass is greener on the other side with love here for you with the Hierophant card. So love it, Virgo. That looks really good. All right, Libra. I think everybody has gotten yes, the grass is greener on the other side. For pretty much everything. So that doesn't really surprise me, people, with the astrology, just so everybody knows. All right, Libra, in the area of work and finance, literally Queen of Diamonds, or Queen of Pentacles. This card I call the Crossroads. So if you are thinking about making a change in work or business or in your finances, this definitely says things will be improving. So I feel like a lot of you could be finding, like increasing your resources. So if you are making a work or financial change in your life, the Queen of Pentacles says that the benefit of making the change is an increase in your resources. So I feel like a lot of you could be just making more money. But this could be other resources as well, Libra, that would also be very beneficial for you. Like maybe making certain business connections, networking with certain people. So it's like those types of changes could be much more beneficial than a raise ever would be, right? it's like you never know where you can meet someone who like gets a job. I've seen it happen so many times in my own life where it's like I meet someone, they get like a job somewhere else, working for like another company, getting paid like a lot more money, and then because they built relationships with people that they worked with, it's like those people will go to them and say, hey, get me a job here, and then they get a job, right? So you never know how like kind of like building relationships with the people you work with could kind of pay off in the future. It could get you a job somewhere else. It could just lead to more money in your current position. It's like you never know when that guy that you talk to, that you build a relationship with. We're not talking about a love relationship here. We're talking about business. You never know when that person could get promoted to like management or something like that, and then because you were friends, it's like they kind of lift you up. And that's what's popping into my head here for you, Libra. So I feel like there could be a lot of benefits in like the people that you work with, and I would focus on that here. But definitely I would say yes, the grass is greener on the other side in work and finance with this card. And next in love here, Libra, you have the King of Cups. So major, this is very good for love. To me, this is like someone who's very emotionally stable. So if you're making a change in love, I feel like you could be moving on to someone who is kind of like more emotionally stable, or just someone who's like a stable figure in life in general with this King of Cups. Yeah, yes, I feel like the grass is going to be greener for you on the other side, Libra. That's what I feel like saying. Love it, Libra. For some reason, Libra, I know that this has nothing to do with the reading at all. But for some reason, with both of these cards, I'm getting moving here. These cards do not necessarily represent moving. It's popping into my head, though. So I'd say if you're a Libra who's making a move, I feel like the move will lead to kind of like greener pastures as well. So if you're making some sort of move, that type of change, like moving, or maybe you're changing jobs just in general as well, I feel like there will definitely be benefits because of that. So Libra, love it. Looks really good. So thank you, Libra. All right, Scorpio, let's see what we have for you, Scorpio people. And Scorpio, if you are making, I would not make it. Scorpio, you're the only sign so far where it's like a no. So I'd say if you're thinking about making a change in work or finance, the Tower would say that you should stick with what you got right now, right? The Tower to me just, like literally what's popping into my head is back to the drawing board. So I feel like for some of you in work or finance, if things are not going as well as you would like, I feel like this is just talking about going back to the drawing board, going back to the beginning and trying to make some changes in what you currently do. I feel like just like minor little changes here and there would be very beneficial for you, especially if you have a business with this Tower card. I feel like it's just saying just that like the way that you're doing things now just needs to change a little bit, and then you'll probably be successful. So I feel like some of you, this is just talking and saying that you could make the grass greener on the other side, but through like rebuilding, through kind of reworking something that you're working on now. So some of you, I feel like this is, it's not a rebirth, it's more like a rebuilding stage for you. So I feel like a lot of you in work and finance, this is like rebuilding something. And finally, in love for you here, Scorpio, you have the Nine of Swords. So I'd say if you're thinking about leaving a relationship, I would say, be careful of just running away from the relationship, because I feel like this could just be saying that maybe you're just in a little bit of a rough patch. Maybe things will improve. Nine of Swords represents kind of like a, Nine of Swords to me kind of represents a temporary situation. So I feel like if you're experiencing any problems, this is just in love, this is just saying it's just a temporary situation. And so I would say don't like worry too much about love problems with this card here. For others, I feel like this is saying that if you're looking for love, again, I feel like maybe you've just been in like a little bit of a resting period. Again, I feel like this doesn't really answer the question, but I do feel like it's important, so I'm going to say it. But I feel like you've been maybe in a little bit of a rest period, and it's like you're just waiting for things to change. I will never say that people should wait, right? But I'm going to tell you, Scorpio, that I do feel like it would be okay if you're like on a break and you're like waiting for love. For whatever reason, it's popping into my head as waiting. And I'm not one of those people, right? Like, I don't think people should wait. I think people should be getting out there, meeting people, and all that other stuff. But if you're, like, on a break from love, I do feel like it would be beneficial, is what this card is saying, literally. So that's what I'd say to you here. But for the most part, I feel like if you're in a relationship, this is just saying, like, take a break, basically. Or, just realize that any problems you're having are probably just temporary with that card. So that's that, Scorpio. All right, Sagittarius. Let's see what we have for you, Sagittarius people. Oh, love it, Sagittarius. Sagittarius, in the area of work and finance, you have the Nine of Cups. So, yes, definitely feel like the grass is greener on the other side. It's funny because I always say that to you, Sagittarius, that I feel like there could be opportunities, right? What do I always say to you? That there could be opportunities in work or in business that you don't see, but because you have to search for these opportunities. But if you do, they will probably be very beneficial for you. So I feel like any change in work or finance would be very beneficial with this Nine of Cups, would probably lead to more like fulfillment, more satisfaction, just more happiness in general with that Nine of Cups. And finally, with the Two of Wands here, Sagittarius in love, to me, I feel like this could be you making kind of like some sort of change in love. To me, this would be taking more like ownership of yourself in a relationship with the Two of Wands. It's a card of personal power, Sagittarius. So it's like in love or even in just relationships that you have in general. The Two of Wands to me can be almost like a card of confidence. It's like saying that you realize that, yeah, there's like another person in the relationship with you, but it's like really it's just you. So I feel like some of you are kind of like taking your personal power back here in love or in relationships in general. And I feel like this is good because it's basically saying that you're getting into relationships more for the right reasons. Like you're getting into relationships not because, you know, the other person is going to make you happy or something like that. You're getting into the relationship because it's like you're truly, you know, that person is truly beneficial to you and you're truly beneficial to them. But at the same time, the Two of Wands to me, again, is a card of boldness. It says like, the relationships you're forming now are at the point where it's like, yes, you know, maybe you love the person and all this other stuff, but at the same time, if they leave your life isn't going to change. To me, that's like the best position to be in relationships where someone is basically just a cherry on top, right? To your life. Like, to me, that's how everybody should live, is that, you know, yes, you should be in a relationship with someone you love, but they shouldn't become like the center of your universe, right? It should just be a cherry on top. And if they leave your life, then your life doesn't change. Your life should be the same, basically. So it's kind of like you're just very comfortable with yourself. I hope that makes sense. Also, I hate cherries. So there you go, Sagittarius. Thank you, Sagittarius. Capricorn, let's see what's going on for you. Capricorn, you have the Eight of Swords here. So if you are thinking, I feel like you need to make a work change, is what I would say to you. So if you're making a work change, then yes, definitely, I feel like the grass is greener on the other side. If you're not making a work change, I feel like you should with this card, or like a work or financial change with the Eight of Swords. So the Eight of Swords to me represents self-imposed restriction. For some reason, I feel like it's saying like right now. So I feel like with whatever you're doing right now financially, this is saying that you are being restricted right now. So I feel like it's saying there needs to be a change. The grass is definitely greener on the other side. You need to set yourself free. I feel like your whole reading here, Capricorn, is basically saying that there are a lot of benefits on the other side of everything in your life. Not just work, not just finance, not just love, pretty much everything. So I feel like a lot of you Capricorn people would be a really amazing time for change, something new, to do new things, to try new things, pretty much all that stuff here with this Eight of Swords. In love, in finance, or just love, you have the Devil card, which is you, Capricorn, but I also feel like this could be saying that, you could be in a toxic relationship. So yes, I do feel like if you're in something toxic, that the grass is greener on the other side. For others, maybe you don't have love with this card, and so I feel like, again, it would be saying the grass is greener on the other side. I feel, by the way, this is going to sound really weird, Capricorn, but I feel like that also, if you're making a change in love, like maybe you're allowing love into your life, or you're looking to build a new relationship, I feel like this is saying that the person is going to be willing to put the hard work in as well. So I feel like you could be attracting someone who's like really willing to put in the work, who's really willing to be there for you, like all that other good stuff. So I feel really good about this for some reason. And normally the Devil is not such a great card, but I do feel like it is for you. So thank you, Capricorn. Really appreciate it. All right, Aquarius, let's see what we have for you, Aquarius people. Aquarius, in the area of work and finance, yes, I do feel like the grass is greener on the other side. I feel like if you're making some sort of change in work and finance, the hangman basically says that the change will set you free. So I feel like for some of you, if you're making a change in work or finance, this is saying that things will be, that the change will kind of get you off the pole here. For others, it's like maybe you've made far too many sacrifices in your current job or in your current business. And I feel like this is saying if you're making a change, moving on to something else, it's like you will have to make less sacrifices, or you won't have to make any sacrifices at all. So maybe it's like it has to do with sacrifice, and maybe you won't have to be sacrificing your time, your effort, your energy. Maybe you'll be putting your energy into something that's more worth it. So I feel like that could be the benefit of making some sort of work or business change with that card. In the area of love, you have the Three of Wands. I feel like you're expanding. I just feel like for some of you, if you're making a change in love, you could be getting into a relationship with someone who's more focused on expansion, someone who's more focused on growth, like personal growth and all those other things as well. So definitely someone who's like more focused on improvement. For some of you, I am getting like long distance relationship is popping into my head. I feel like this happened to you a lot in the past here, Aquarius. So I feel like some of you, this could be like something long distance. I do feel like that if you were to move towards them, or if they were to move towards you, that yes, the grass would be greener on the other side. So I feel like it would be a major improvement as well. So I would go for it, Aquarius, is what I'd say to you here. So, yes, the grass is greener in love. Love it. So, thank you, Aquarius. All right, Pisces. Pisces, thank you for your patience as always. Oh, my God, Pisces. Love it. Really good. So, Pisces. Pisces, in the area of work and finance, if you're thinking about making a change in work and finance, Ten of Pentacles, your treasure. So, literally, if you're making a change in work or finance, doing something different in those areas of your life, Ten of Pentacles, this is going to lead to treasure in your life. This is going to lead to success in your life. So, love it. I feel like that if you're making some sort of change, job change, work change, business change, investment change, whatever, or if you're doing something new, huge, huge, huge benefits with this Ten of Pentacles. I feel like if you've recently, started working on something new over the past few months, again, I don't think that this has to say, I don't think this is saying you have to make the change now. You could have already made the change, or you could already be doing something different. But I feel like there are major benefits here with the Ten of Pentacles. So amazing is what I'd say to you there in work and finance. For love, you have the Five of Pentacles. So I feel like if you're thinking about leaving someone for someone else, I would say don't with the Five of Pentacles. Definitely says the grass is not greener on the other side. For others, if you are thinking about making, like maybe this is how you feel right now, Five of Pentacles. So like, for example, maybe you're in a relationship and this Five of Pentacles could say maybe you are feeling left out in the cold. I always say the Five of Pentacles to me is a card of sanctuary. There is a church on this card. And these people, they're boo-hooing outside of this church. All they have to do is go inside that church, and they will find a place of sanctuary. So I feel like for some of you, this could be saying that there are changes that need to be made in your current relationship. And again, maybe your current relationship is fine. Maybe there's nothing wrong with it. But, I'm one of those people, I totally believe that we can always be improving, right? We can always be making things better. So I feel like for some of you, this is saying that there are just some improvements that could be made in your current relationship, and it would make the grass greener on the other side of any changes or improvements that you're making. For whatever reason, I feel like this is like stinking thinking. So if you're like in a relationship and you feel like things aren't going the right way, then I feel like this is saying that you're being too like pessimistic. I feel like you need to be more positive about the outcome. Again, if you feel fine about your current relationship, this message is not for you, is what I'd say. So this has nothing to do with you. Probably, I would say listen to your like Venus sign, listen to your moon or your rising sign. If like that does not apply to you, is what I'd say to you, Pisces. But I do feel like there could be some improvements for some of you, but love it, Pisces. So thank you, Pisces. Thank you, everybody, again for being here. Really appreciate it. That was kind of a short reading tonight, but that's okay. And it didn't go over exactly how I wanted it to, but definitely let me know what you think about this question, because I will do these types of readings again in the future. But let's do a pick a card here, people. We're going to do cards 1, 2, and 3. So let's see what we have for everybody here. And 1, 2, and 3, people. And here we go. All right, if you pick card number 1, you have the Two of Pentacles and the Four of Wands. For some of you, it's almost like you're being held back from marriage is what's popping into my head for some reason. That's not what these cards mean, but I feel like for some of you, it's like something is holding you back from marrying someone or making a commitment to either a person or something that is very beneficial for you. So I feel like some of you it's like you need to cut ties to the past is what's popping into my head. I don't know, but crazy message. But I feel like some of you need to like cut ties to the past to have like the freedom that you desire. It's like for some of you, it's almost like I feel like I don't know why relationship is popping into my head, but it's almost like you want to be in a relationship with a person, but it's like there's ties to the past that are holding you back. So whatever. I feel like some of you need to like cut ties to the past, something like that. For others, this could just be more freedom coming into your life. So love it. If you pick card number 2, you have the Five of Swords and the Emperor. I feel like you need to have, this to me is saying change of plan or change of plan. So I feel like some of you need to like change a plan that you have. I feel like it's talking about like small little changes. So it's like maybe you're working on a project or business, and I feel like this is saying like make tiny little changes because those tiny little changes will be much better than making big, huge, sweeping changes. I feel like if you like make these huge sweeping changes on something you're working on, it's like you're gonna send you way off course. But if you make tiny little course corrections on something you're working on with these cards, I feel like it's gonna allow you more control is what's popping into my crazy messages, right? Then for others, I feel like this could be talking about you going through a breakup, and it could be like a breakup with an Aries as well here. So I feel like some of you could be going through a breakup. And finally, if you pick card number 3, you have the Seven of Swords, Eight of Swords. I feel like lies are keeping you stuck. So some of you could be kind of like keeping yourself stuck in some area of your life with these two cards, basically. So I feel like some of you need to set yourself free. I feel like some of you, it's like some of you are fearing what will happen if you tell the truth. So I feel like some of you need to open up. And I'm not calling you a liar, card number 3. What I'm saying is like sometimes we just don't tell people things, or sometimes we just don't share things, right? It's not that we're lying. We're just not, we're not like saying everything that's on our mind about a certain situation. So for some of you, I feel like this is saying to set yourself free, you just need to open up in your life, and that will set you free. For others, I feel like this is saying that you're not, that you're like putting restrictions on yourself because of fears. So it's like maybe you're preventing yourself from getting something you want because of certain fears. I feel like you need to set yourself free here and like let go of the fears. I feel like your fears just don't even exist. Like I feel like you could be fearing like what other people will think, or maybe you're fearing like some sort of disaster. So I feel like some of you need to like set yourself free here with these two cards. I get love on these cards too. It's like maybe you are afraid to fully allow someone into your life because like maybe things are good not allowing someone into your life. But I feel like you're missing out on so much more. So I feel like you need to open up with those cards. But that's that. So thank you everybody again for being here. Really appreciate it. I'm going to take questions now. Of course, super chats will get preference, but I will try to answer as many people as I possibly can. Estrella, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say, will I have... oh, no, Estrella, I answered that question, but I think you had another one. Hold on 1 second while I refresh this bad boy. And, Estrella, will I buy the apartment in Barcelona in the future? I would say yes. I feel like you will. Tower can just represent a move, so I would say yes to you. Sandrine, cards for the next couple of weeks. You have the Ace of Pentacles, Sandrine, and the Eight of Cups. Ace of Pentacles could be, like, this could be some sort of change. Eight of Cups is walking away from something. The Ace of Pentacles is, like, accepting an offer. So I feel like there could be, like, some sort of new offer coming in for you in work or love as well. Ace of Pentacles to me is, like, the path to marriage. So I feel like there could be, like, marriage potential coming in for you. Could be someone you will be marrying. You know, pretty much anything like that. But I feel like you're cutting things out that no longer serve you. Love it. BJ Hall, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say, I'm a Pisces. When in the future is a good time to scatter? I would say right away is what I would say to you, BJ. To me, Pisces needs to get a move on everything, basically. So I'm a Pisces as well. And to me, Pisces just needs to just do it at this time. Yeah, I would say right away. So as soon as you possibly can is what I'd say to you. And I'm not a doctor, so do not take this as medical advice, BJ. But I'd say right away with that World card. Nicole, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Reading about my new boss, James, at House, and also the people who work there. What do you see about them? 3 of Wands, 6 of Swords. More cards of improvements for you, Nicole. 3 of Wands, a card of expansion and growth, but it's also a card of, like, leadership. So probably, like, just saying that they are, that it's a positive leadership, if that makes sense. 6 of Swords, improvements. Moving on to Calmer Shores. Look at these cards, Nicole. The Star, some sort of wish. The Star is, like, fulfillment, happiness. It's a card of renewal as well, just feeling better, So to me, it's kind of like a card of recovery and things like that is what I'd say here. Yeah, I feel like this is very good for you, Nicole. So I feel like it will be very beneficial is what I'd say to you. Stephanie, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say, is RB single? I would say yes. 3 Swords could say they just recently got out of a relationship. Strength card is a card of patience. So maybe they're like trying to heal from a past relationship or something like that. But I would say yes with those cards. So yes, Stephanie. Nicole Long, thank you again for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say, love reading, and don't tell me to get myself out there because I am. And don't tell me to get out of my head either. Get out of your head, Nicole. 9 of Swords. Knight of Swords could be someone charging into your life. Yeah, I feel like you're very attractive at this time. Pisces, I mean, come on, right? All us Pisces, we're the hottest people on Earth, right? So I feel like there's definitely someone, or there will be multiple people that are attracted to you here. 9 of Cups, a wish coming in for you. Yeah, some sort of change, Nicole, coming in for you. Hermit could be a Virgo, but I really feel like this is you just like opening up. The Hermit is like finding your inner light, finding your inner guidance in some sort of situation. 6 of Cups, happiness coming in for you here as well. Page of Swords. Page of Swords is still looking here, Nicole. It's like still going on. The Page of Swords is being curious or kind of like searching for something, basically. So I feel like you are still searching with that card here. Yeah, High Priestess, Pisces for you. So I feel like there's an abundance of people coming in for you. 9 of Cups is total fulfillment. So it's like there is fulfillment coming in for you. Yeah, Wheel of Fortune, some sort of turnaround coming in for you. 9 of Cups, 9 of Pentacles. Definitely could be a... I would say that this definitely could be an earth sign coming in for you. Someone who's more predictable, someone very stable, someone very, to me, the Knight of Pentacles is very predictable, but in a good way, not boring. Like, sometimes people can be too predictable, and that can be very boring for us, So I feel like they're predictable, but it's like in a stable way, not like something else. So definitely love. A lot of luck coming in for you here. 9 of Pentacles. I feel like it could be someone at work. I feel like I said that to you before as well. So who knows? It could be because of this job. Yeah, Judgment. You have a lot of cards of someone from the past. I really don't think it is someone from the past, but you never know. But I definitely feel like that could be a rebirth in your love life. So love it. Mikachu, or whatever your name is, you must have a fiery moon. Gemini moon. But I do have a lot of fire in my chart. Or some fire, I should say. Alright. Let's see here, people. I think I'm all caught up here, people. So, I will take a few more questions tonight. But, so if you have a question, pop it in down below. And, I will answer it. Isha, you have the 2 Wands. Needing to take control is what I'd say to you. So, I think you need to take control of this situation. Lorraine, I would say, which skills do you want to use? The Magician says you need to get started, but whatever it is that you want to do. So I feel like you need to figure out which you want to do, not as far as benefit is concerned, as in like where is your heart. Nicole, thank you again. And some general cards for me. What does the universe want me to know right now? 9 of Wands, the Moon, just Pisces, you. 6 of Wands. Yeah, I feel like there's like major success and good news coming in for you here, Nicole. You have the 5 of Pentacles. This to me would be like moving away from this right here, 5 of Pentacles, feeling left out in the cold, basically. So I feel like you're moving away from that. Queen of Wands. Very attractive at this time. Queen of Wands is very bold and assertive energy. Yeah, could be love coming in for you. Ace of Cups, but this to me would say that you are moving more towards desires, that you're moving more towards things that you desire to have in your life, just in general. This could be anything, could be love, could be business, could be money, could be anything. The Moon card is moving towards like mysteries as well. So you could be moving towards things that you find mysterious, Nicole, or that you're, just curious about. 6 of Wands moving towards success and good news coming in for you. And Queen of Wands becoming very bold and like assertive, standing up for yourself. It's more of a wholehearted energy as well. So you're probably like looking at working on things where you can pour your whole heart and soul into them, and that will probably lead to more success as well. So love it for sure. All right. Elaine, you say, is it beneficial for me to finish up the graphic design program for a year? It's 3 years. I would say yes, definitely. 10 of Pentacles, yes, definitely, is what I'd say there. Throwaway, you have the 3 of Pentacles. Teamwork, I feel like teamwork makes the dream work, so I'd be trying to work on a team. Assel, will my ex cancel? No, I would say no, is what I'd say to you. Snow on the Sahara, I would say yes, definitely. 10 of Cups, so yes. Paul, will I start new program at work in the future? Yes, definitely. Hierophant to me is definitely a card of learning, so yes. Lucy, will I reunite, reconcile with someone from my past? I feel like I would say no. I wouldn't if I were you. I feel like someone's going to half-ass a relationship from your past. So I do feel like you could be getting communication, or you could be hearing from someone from the past, but I wouldn't, is what I would say to you. I feel like they're not putting in the energy or the effort. Gerard, if you're asking a question, Gerard, I feel like you'll be successful with the test. 8 of Pentacles, love it, really good. Renee, I would say yes, I feel like it'll be rebuilt. Jennifer, thank you for the super chat, really appreciate it. Have been applying to various job postings and I'm hoping for a new opportunity by spring. Do you see one? Hangman, waiting for something. 2 of Swords, waiting for something. 3 of Cups, I would say yes to you, Jennifer. To me, this is like a lot of waiting, is what I'd say to you here with these 2 cards, but 3 Cups, celebration. 9 of Pentacles, more money. 9 of Pentacles is feeling like you can have more luxuries, feeling like you can have more success, basically. So that's what I would say to you. Veronica, thank you for the super chat. You have the Lovers, Veronica. 7 of Cups. This could be love coming in for you, Veronica. I feel like you need to focus, but I feel like this could be love coming in for you. It could also be a choice. Like 7 of Cups says, don't allow your decision to be confused. 7 of Cups is like too many extra details. So I feel like this is saying you just need to make a decision, basically. Mikachu, what should I expect by the end of February? Ace of Wands, some sort of passionate new beginning. This Mercury retrograde, right, at the end of February. You could have like an old idea returning to you by the end of the month is what's popping into my head here with the Ace of Wands. So you could have like an old idea or something that you've thought about doing in the past in your life. And the Ace of Wands says there's a lot of abundance. Yeah, justice could be justice, literally, coming in for you. I do feel that for you. Like some sort of balance, but the Justice card is like saying that you will probably be looking at where your energy is better used in your life. So it's like if you're working on things and you feel like you're wasting your energy, you'll be looking for things where there's just more of a return on your energy, if that makes sense. So love it, definitely abundance coming in for you. Nicole, I don't think it is someone from the past. Like I said it could be someone from the past because you have the Wheel of Fortune and the 6 of Cups, I think, as well. But like I also said, I don't really feel like it's someone from the past coming back. Even this Queen of Swords would say that it's closed off. I feel like it's someone new. Page of Wands here, the Sun, definitely someone new coming in for you here. Someone who gets you moving. You know, this to me is like feeling excited by someone. These 2 cards here, not this card, but these 2 cards here. Page of Wands, the Sun. This to me would represent like energy of someone who makes you feel like a child again. So I feel like that past energy, the 6 of Cups and the Wheel of Fortune, you know, you had Judgment, right? I think you had Judgment in the Wheel of Fortune or something like that. But basically all 3 of those cards can represent someone coming back from the past. But to me, they can also represent walking away from the past. But they also say, like, don't repeat a cycle. Queen of Swords is authority. It's like you realizing that you know you can't repeat a cycle, right? To me, this is like too exciting right here. So I feel like it's someone new coming in for you. Maybe someone through work, maybe. Brendan, thank you for the super chat. Brendan, hold on one second. I'm going to switch decks for you, Brendan. So let me just grab this new deck real quick and we'll answer your question. You say, what does it look like for me? Does the adoption go through or will we pursue fostering? What is the time frame? So let's see what we have for you, Brendan, here. You have the 7 of Swords, fears, illusions, worries, doubts about the adoption here. Knight of Wands, the Ace of Swords. Ace of Swords is justice, so I would say yes. I feel like the adoption could go through here with this card here. Yeah, the next card is the 2 of Cups, perfect match. So if you're trying to adopt a child, could definitely be that. You could also pursue fostering. I feel like you have a choice here. The Two of Cups, the reason I pulled another card is because of the Two of Cups, Brendan, because the Two of Cups to me can sometimes represent a choice. The Chariot definitely represents a choice. So I feel like you have a choice. What you do in this situation is what I would say to you. So I feel like it's up to you, basically. As far as time frame is concerned, I don't trust psychic timing at all. I don't trust any psychic that claims they can tell when something is going to happen. So I can't really give you a time frame, but I would say soon with those cards. Those are very positive cards. Major victory for you, Brendan. Lindy, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. What does the universe want me to know? You have the Knight of Pentacles, Judgment, some sort of rebirth. This could be like a Virgo coming back, Lindy, but I would say no, is what I'd say to you. Like, I wouldn't do it with the Judgment card. This could also be like a change of work. The Judgment card is feeling a very strong pull. Like feeling like you have a purpose, obviously, we all do, but like feeling a very strong pull towards your purpose in work or finance. Yeah, this could be like some sort of change in work for you, Lindy. As far as dating is concerned, this is a card of dating. As far as love is concerned, the Lovers is a card of dating. Queen of Pentacles, picking the new path. King of Cups, could be a water sign. Libra has had water show up quite a bit, Lindy, in love. So, could be like a water sign coming in for you. Could be any sign, of course, but yeah, I love it. King of Cups to me is definitely like the return of love to your life. I mean, not as in someone from the past, but like feeling like you have love again. So, yeah, love it, Lindy. Cynthia, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say, Cynthia, feel free to pop your question in down below. I'll be happy to answer it, Cynthia. As long as my chat isn't frozen, because right now it looks like it's frozen. Maybe it's not. Autumn, hello. Thank you for being here. And let's see what Cynthia has to say. Maybe. If I have not answered your question, people, feel free to pop your question in down below. I think I'm all caught up again. So, Nina, you have the Ace of Wands, abundance coming in for you. I feel like there's like abundance and success coming in for you with that card. And Lindy, thank you. Really appreciate it. I'm going to drink while I'm waiting for Cynthia. I think. Cynthia, will my big problem with my tenants be resolved quickly? Yep, definitely. Wheel of Fortune, major turnaround. So, definitely is what I'd say to you, Cynthia. AK Raven, you are too kind. Thank you so much for the support. I really appreciate it. Autumn Fairy, why did I receive a missed call from her? Hierophant is like authority. You know, it can be kind of like someone who's trying to gain authority over you, if that makes sense. Haley, thank you for the super chat. Will I ever fall in love? Soon. I'm detached AF. You have the Four of Swords, the Devil. I feel like you're like just trying to get over, you know, toxic energy from the past, basically. It's not something to get over. I don't want that to sound like bad, like it does, Haley. But it's like maybe you're just trying to move away from toxic energy. But I would say yes. Knight of Cups, Knight in Shining Armor. I said it like I've been saying it for a year, right? To me, there's a ton of Knight in Shining Armor energy in the astrology in the first place, and so, you know, I feel like there's like a lot of kind of like being swept off your feet type of energy as well. So there could be someone very significant coming in for you. Yeah, I feel like you're just, it's like this is a temporary period of time. Nine of Swords is a temporary, you know, Nine of Swords to me is a blessing in disguise, really. A lot of people read this as a bad card. It's definitely a challenge, but to me, the Nine of Swords is just a temporary situation. So that's what I'd say to you. For sure. Awana, do you think Charlie likes me? I would say no, if I'm being honest with this card here. So I would say no. Alright. I will answer, like, maybe one more question or so. And then I'm taking off here, people. So, let's see what people have to say. If there's anybody else. Anybody else? Iris, will my grant come this month? I would say no with this card. I feel like you need to like try harder. That's what's popping into my head, or like, I feel like saying you need to, like, grease the wheel or something. So maybe put more work into getting a grant. Annette, was he persuaded to post the post last night from another? 4 Pentacles. I would say yes. So, yes. Sasuk, does she regret rejecting me? I would say no, if I'm being honest with you. With this card, I wish I could tell you yes, but no. Colette, hello. You have the King of Swords. I feel like, for some reason, I feel like saying victory. This card does not represent a victory, Colette, but I feel like there's some sort of victory. Could also be love coming in for you. Rachel, thank you for the super chat. You have the 8 of Cups walking away from, or I don't know, this could be like a breakup situation. Someone walked away. 6 of Cups, like wanting someone to come back, but I feel like you're walking away from a situation. You feel like you need to be patient here. The Moon. I feel like you need to let go of your fears in love. Page of Cups, new love offer coming in for you. Could be a water sign. I don't think it has to be, though. But I feel like you need to focus on new love here, Rachel, for sure. With those cards here. Yeah, I feel like you need to open up to new love. Knight of Pentacles. It's coming in. This is like someone who wants to put the work in, is what I'd say to you. Lindy, thank you for the super chat. I love the question. I would say, am I ghosting Virgo or is he ghosting me? I would say both. Is that possible? Ace of Cups is love, which is funny, but I feel like this is saying both for some reason, is what I'd say to you. Maple Leaf, hello, welcome. Thank you for being here, by the way. Really appreciate it. And if you have a question, let me know. Oh, you just left. I will answer your question. Cynthia, should I go back to school to, DeVry or transfer to DePaul? DeVry? Number 2 is what I'd say to you. DePaul, Sun. The first one, 8 of Swords. Keep staying stuck, being stuck, basically. And the Sun, success. So, I would say DePaul. The Sun's the best card in the deck. Maple Leaf, welcome, by the way. Thank you for being here. You say, is he still holding on to our relationship? The Star, I feel like he still has hope. So, yes. Yes, is what I'd say to you. 8 of Pentacles is wanting to put the work in. So the Star is like holding out hope, right? But the 8 of Pentacles says that he wants to put the work in still. So I would say yes to you with those cards. Haley, hello. Thank you again for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Any change in love or career within the week? For love, you have the 2 Wands. Love, 2 Wands is very specific, Haley. It says if you take control, then yes, there will be a change. 2 Wands is taking the lead. So it says if you get out there, if you meet new people, blah, 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 then yes, definitely, there will be a change. But you have to create the change with this card. It's not going to just magically happen. And for career, look at this, 2 twos, 2 Pentacles. 2 Pentacles says, if you pick the new path, there will be a change. 2 Pentacles says, like, there's probably something out there that's much more fun. 2 Pentacles, to me, is worthwhile work. Like, basically, it says that if you put the work into something, it's more worthwhile. But, like, this is saying that some sort of change will lead to worthwhile work. So it could be a raise, a promotion, a change in your career, pretty much anything. So I would say yes, but I feel like you have to create the change. Diane, you say, will I ever live in Mexico again? I feel like if you want to. 6 of Swords moving, so I'd say if you want to. Johnny, hello, Johnny. Thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say, anything in love? Yeah, 10 of Cups. Love it. 9 of Wands. Needing to get out there. 10 of Cups is dating Johnny for sure. And it says many people would be attracted to you with the 10 of Cups. 10 of Cups is fortune after difficulty. So yeah, like 10 of Pentacles. 10 of Pentacles is my favorite card for love because it's a card of like finding your treasure in love. So I feel like this could be love coming in for you for sure. Definitely love. 9 of Wands. 9 of Wands is like a card of, can be a card of being defensive. So I would say open up, Johnny. But I feel like there's tons of people available to you. Yeah, 3 of Wands, like waiting. I feel like you just need to get out there, is what I would say to you. I feel like, I know I say it to everybody, but I mean, it's literally the answer, is what I'd say to you. 3 of Cups. There's definitely love for you, Johnny. No doubt about it. No doubt, no doubt. Yanni, hello. Yanni, you have the 5 of Wands here in the 7 of Pentacles. This is some sort of change coming in for you, Yanni. 5 of Wands. I mean, 5 of Wands is like conflict. Feeling like there's too much conflict in your life. But the 7 of Pentacles is some sort of change. So I feel like there's like a change coming in for you here. Yeah, fast change. Maple Leaf, thank you for the kind words. Please, you're gonna make me blush up here, people. Colette, thank you. April, am I on TikTok? I do not have a TikTok. People, I'm like, I try to explain this to people. I am like an 85-year-old, 31-year-old, right? I am like a little old man, okay? So I don't know about your cell phone machines and all those other things, right? I am too old for this shit. I try to tell people this all the time. I'm barely on social media ever. I have a Facebook page for Minnow Pond and for Minnow Life. It's a group. I'm never in there because I'm never on social media. So what I'm trying to say is basically treat me like your 90-year-old grandma or grandfather, whichever one you prefer. Doesn't matter, right? And that's what I would say to you. So if someone wants to come out, fly out here and take control of my TikTok and all that other stuff, then feel free. But I have no clue what I'm doing, okay? You young whippersnappers are too young for me. Purple Magnol, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Last night was, what is there you could tell me hung out? Knight of Swords. Three of Swords. I don't like this. Knight of Swords basically says, don't rush the situation, right? Three of Swords is a heartbreak. I feel like there's potential here, but it's like, don't rush the situation. So I'm not sure I got your question right, but I would say don't rush it is what I would say to you. So don't rush it, basically. Mika Chu, I agree. I feel like old people are... I love old people. So I'm right there with you. Johnny, what'd you follow me on Instagram? I know, I think I haven't posted on Instagram. I haven't even been on Instagram in like forever. I try to use it, but I don't know. I'm too old for that shit is what it boils down to. Jessica, no, it's just different people and you go through a lot of the same thing. Yeah, sure. I have no clue what you're talking about. All right, people. I think I'm going to cut this off here. So thank you, everybody, for being here. Really appreciate it. I will be back tomorrow in the morning at like 10 o'clock to do all the water signs. So thank you, water signs, for your patience this week on the weekly readings. But water signs, you go first all the time anyway. So, but thank you for your patience. And so I'll be doing that. Also at 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time tomorrow, I'll be back to do the daily reading. So thank you, everybody, and have a good night. April, by the way, I will have a new video on the channel on Friday on the new channel. So I will have a new video up on the new channel as well. I'm going to go to so what's going to happen, just so I can keep talking here, right? Is that I'm going to have a new video up on Friday, then I'll have a video up on Wednesday and Friday of next week, and then we're going to hopefully move to Monday, Wednesday, Friday on the new channel the following week. But with my parents here and everything like that, it's going to be, it's just going to be too hard for me to get all the videos that I need to do done. So, we're going to be on the full schedule 2 weeks from now on the new channel. Very exciting, right? So, thank you, everybody, again. And thank you for being here, and have a good night.